All right, and we're live. Welcome to the second episode of the La Vida podcast. Today we got an amazing guest, Mrs. Delia Silva.
Oh, amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Sergio, for having me.
Of course.
Very happy to be here.
There's a lot of information that I'm sure that you can share with us. You've been in the industry for
a decade, about a decade.
So you must have seen a lot of good and a lot of bad.
Yes, I have. I've seen a lot. Yeah.
But you know what, before we get into that, what's your favorite thing about real estate?
I love assisting people. I love helping families with their biggest transaction, a very important one, and I love to be a part of that. And it feels good to help people.
And what areas do you service?
I service in Hamilton mainly. I was born and raised in Hamilton, and I know Hamilton very well.
So Silva, that's what background are you?
Portuguese.
Portuguese. Have you ever been to Portugal?
I have, yes. I've been to the Azores, São Miguel, where my parents were born and raised. They took us, me and my whole family there, my siblings, that is.
Where else have you been?
Oh, everywhere. I've been to Costa Rica, New York. I've been to New York so many times. I know New York inside out.
If you could buy real estate in any country, where would you buy it?
Costa Rica. I love Costa Rica. Anybody who knows me knows that's my go-to place. I'm hoping that one day, if I'm able to do so, I'm hoping to retire in Costa Rica.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Yeah.
Live in the Pura Vida?
Pura vida.
La vida. See, there's a connection.
Lots of connection.
If you could look back on 2023 and say, damn, I had one hell of a year, what does that look like to you?
My biggest goal for 2023 in my business is to be the #1 realtor in Hamilton.
And if you're the #1 realtor in Hamilton, that means that we're the #1 team in Hamilton. Let's do it.
That's right.
Awesome. Which companies have you worked with in regards to real estate now?
When I was first licensed, I worked for a small boutique brokerage named Colangelo Real Estate. The owner of this brokerage was Lino Colangelo. He was an amazing broker of record. He had a lot of time, and this is what I appreciated about being with a small brokerage starting off. He had a lot of time for me. I remember having to call him at late hours of the night, and he was always available. And so when it was time to leave Colangelo because he was closing the office, I decided to go to Remax Real Estate Center. And great experience it was. Very different ball game as opposed to being with a small brokerage. And so I thought, you know what, I want to go where the big guys are. I'm going to try that, and that was a wonderful experience. But then there was an opportunity. A friend of mine had suggested that I join EXP. Being with EXP was an amazing experience, I must say, except I wasn't getting motivated. I didn't have an office, and I need that office setting to be able to focus, and just working from home, because that's what I was doing, was working from home. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy because moms, you know what it's like at home. You get distracted.
A lot of craziness.
Yeah, a lot. And then you came along, Sergio. You had mentioned about joining your team. And I thought, why not? Team.
So ultimately, why did you decide to join the La Vida Realty Advisors?
I wanted to be a part of a team. Ever since I've been licensed, I've always done it solo. I wanted to try something different. And I wanted to work with you, Sergio, because you're amazing at what you do. You're very, very smart. You know your real estate. It would be a total different situation as opposed to being solo. And I've been with La Vida for
about 3 weeks.
3 weeks, almost a month, and I have to say, wow, it's been an amazing experience. Motivation is through the roof. Love it, and we're gonna have a rockin' 2023.
What I'm seeing, if we can keep up the trajectory that you've started with, there's no reason why you won't be so much closer to becoming what your ultimate goal is as the #1 realtor in Hamilton.
#1 realtor in Hamilton.
You've heard it here first. So Delia, coming from a realtor like yourself, who has lots of experience, and you've been in the business for over a decade, What advice would you give to a new agent?
Right off the bat, you want to work with an experienced realtor. You want a mentor, you're going to need it. I 100% think it would fast track their career. It would give them the confidence that they need. It's not an easy career to start. Sales, there's a lot.
Because realistically, that's what a new agent needs. Because when
Mentor.
if you've never done sales before, and you're like, okay, now you're in a sales environment, go figure it out.
Yeah, no, you need to
You're kind of fucked. Like realistically,
Yeah.
you have
Okay.
almost zero chance of being successful.
Negotiating, it takes skill and time to learn negotiating. That is something that, and I know it sounds weird, but you do want to do a lot of role playing.
Absolutely, and that's something that we like to do a lot. I know that Mr. Marco over there in the corner, he's not a big fan of role playing, but you know what? I find that every day that we practice more and more, he comes out of his shell, and he's definitely starting to enjoy it a little bit. Let's cut to our next segment here. We have Marco in the corner. He's going to give us an update on the current market condition. Take it away, Marco.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first ever Marco's Corner in the Corner. Hamilton market is heating up. Unlike the weather outside, that's just freezing cold. Hamilton sale prices have gone from $799 to $863. That's a $63,000 increase month over month. Also, the Hamilton days on market stats have improved. We're sitting at about 20 days on the market compared to month over month, 35 days over the holidays. In the month of February, we've had a total of 512 new listings and 309 sales. Your current market forecast is a balanced market. What that means is that it's a great time to buy and a great time to sell. If you want to know more, contact me directly. You can reach me at email, marco@lavitarealty.com, text message, phone call, 289-921-7640, or you can reach me through social media.
All right, so you know what? We're going to wrap it up. That's our second episode of the La Vida podcast with our special guest, Mrs. Delia Silva. Delia,
Thank you.
thanks for coming aboard.
Thanks.
I think that was awesome and very informative. And whether you're a brand new agent or you've been doing this for many, many years, hopefully you got something out of that.
Wonderful.
Thanks for watching, guys, or listening, depending on how you're getting this podcast to you. We're looking forward to getting some more episodes at you. Number 3, we're going to switch it up a little bit, be more creative with the production value of what we're bringing to you to keep you entertained. So thanks for watching our segment for today. If you guys like what you're hearing, hit the like button, leave a comment below. If you have any questions, please send it over our way. And we'll look forward to next time on episode 3. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.